Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about our project, or integratives subject project. But what is this project? Well, we choose to make a thermoformer. This thermoformer were made under sustainability system. So that means that we choose different kind of um, recycled material to make this project. So as we can see in the simulation, this project is we could think about this project that could be a modular project. So that means that we can dismount the different levels of this thermoformer for best transporting to move to another different places, or to move in a different locations. So that means the, that our project could be mounted and dismounted easily. Well, now we're gonna check different statements or different conditions under our project would work correctly. So let's check this to make our project by successfully under different rules, under different um, things that we take in count after to mount this project in your places. So let's check out, and I hope to enjoy your project.
Hello, in this explanation I'm going to tell you a little bit about the initial requirements to start up the machine, or in this case the thermoforming. The first requirement is make sure the machine thermoformer is connected and turned on. This point is important because if the thermoforming are not connected to the energy, this not thermoforming and not on. And the second point is active the heaters in the panel. This is important because if the plastic are not heater, this not thermoforming correct. And the third point is check the correct temperature corresponding to the material to be formed on the display. In this point, you check the correct temperature in the thermoforming to thermoform anything. And the fourth requirement is place the mold on the table and place the plastic or the PLT. This requirement is important because if you not put the mold or in the table, not forming nothing and is inutile. And the put the plastic is important because if are not plastic, are you not thermoforming nothing. And the 5 point is fix the mold in place. This is important because the mold are can to moving and not thermoforming correct for to the client. And the 5 point is press start, and the process of the thermoforming do correct. And this are the initial requirements to initial startup of the thermoforming process. And that's all for me.
Hello, my name is Gustavo Hernandez Romero, and in this case, I will try to give and a brief explanation of the team report below about the process of thermoforming machine assemble. So in this part, in the first part, is preparing of the environment. We start with the preparation of the work environment for this in the area to be used will be within of the facility of the university in one of the classroom, which will have the specific measures suitable for the handling and use of the material and tool needed. In addition to that, the area will be cleared of things that are hidden to improve the construction of the machine. Is necessary that our team members are present to achieve better results. In addition to that, we will try to work in place with more light to get a better view of the construction and the thing of the project. Even the air condition will be modified if necessary to prevent possible wear oil collage and the time of the assemble of the machine. So in the second part is the preparation of the material. In the preparation of the material, we will try to get the necessary material that will we use at the moment of the construction. For example, the preparation of the wood for the base, computer for the automation of the machine, which will contain the necessary programming, and several scripts which will help use to fix several things among other things. And the three point is the taking of the necessary tools. In relation to the previous point, we will also have the right tools at the right time to be able to work with the material. For example, some drills to the screw, some saw to cut the wood, some screwdrivers of the different types, among other tools. And the fourth point is necessary safety equipment. At the moment of the construction at the machine, we will taken into account that safety equipment must be used to be able to avoid injuries at the time of the construction of the machine. An example will we use the safety glasses, boots, etc. For my part is end. Thank you for listening.
I will talk to you about under protection equipment in the performing machine. The first recommendation is the age protection goggles. Each one has a specific application and the degree protection that varies according to the requirements of the age industry. And the protection for the spiritual system, mask for any dust that might be produced for a hard vapor. And the next one is the head protection helmets. It is one of the most important person protective equipment for any industry. Helmets protect the head against the fighting heavy objects for blows. The hand protection is the thermal gloves, and the name huggets is the type of gloves in the is intended protect and works from extreme temperatures. Are body protection is aprons to use reasonably apron made of the impermeable materials such polypromally recommended. Safety boots. Safety for work protects against spills of the liquids on chemicals, which can cause burn and falls. Do it to explains about for thermal sector. For example, as have steel meat salts and the cups that after scientific gains and risks and the which the food is expressed.